Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hearts of Blazing Season 2, Week 3. This is our third week of Guilty Gear at this point, and this means we're approaching the halfway point for the overall season. This week's an interesting one. We're starting off at top 8 because my co-commentator, Symmetron, is one of the attendees who has made it all the way to win a semi, so if you'd like to introduce yourself, feel free.
Alright guys, Symmetron here. I think a lot of you know me. Hopefully getting some good Guilty Gear action this afternoon. And yeah, should be a good one. Good to see Guilty Gear still getting a decent amount of attendees this late in its lifespan ahead of Strive, so yeah, should be a good one.
I mean, 24 attendees is definitely nothing to gawp at, especially as, if we look at the top 8 of this event, Niffy, Gringo, Psychedelic Pet, Symmetron, Koji, Lottle Lion, Aka, and Ratfizz. These are all some really great names. Obviously, I've not seen Ratfizz up until this point, but you say and vouch for his ability. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, Ratfizz coming out of retirement a little bit to hopefully go deep, and yeah, Niffy and Pet obviously mainstays of the UC and very strong players, so hopefully we can get into them and not get blown up too badly by them too, so should be a good one.
Alright, so a couple of quick reminders before we get straight into this is that, as usual, if you haven't checked out the Match Arena, be sure to do so. It'll take you 2 seconds, as I know you've got a Twitch account. To donate to that bracket, it'll give you basically 50 cents for free, and then if you complete some of the sponsor quests, that'll throw a little bit of extra money in there as well. All of that money will go directly to the top 3 attendees of the season finale. So yeah, just basically support the scene. It takes you literally 2 seconds, and if any, with any luck, if enough of you use that code, similar to Granblue, we'll actually be able to get a second code issued to us. And when you get a second code, everyone who's already used the first code can simply reuse it with the second one. So it's an easy way to get some more money into that bracket nice and quickly, especially considering as Granblue has reached over 200 quid last week. Definitely got a little bit of slack to be picking up. However, on that note, I've also done a little bit of work with the community points for this Twitch channel, and there's a few rewards in there that are a little bit more fun than before, along with the fact that we have predictions available now. So I'll be having mods, and anyone else who'd like to be able to put on predictions, just let me know and I'll mod you for a little trial period with it. But yeah, it basically just means you can gamble on the results of a match or whatever it is that the mods have decided to put a gamble on for, that particular moment. With all of that said, let's get into our first match, which is going to be Maka versus Ratfizz, which is going to be an interesting one, as you're the one who sent Maka into losers, and the other player is your brother, right? So
yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky for Maka, I think. I mean, obviously, Ratfizz is my brother, and we played thousands of matches, so definitely in terms of matchup knowledge, it's got to be on Ratfizz, but that said, the matchup is very heavily Johnny favoured, so let's see how much experience versus just pure matchup chart goes. But
obviously, my knowledge of Guilty Gear in general basically just extends to what I've seen in my time with HAB. So I'm nowhere near as seasoned as players like yourself, so be sure to throw me extra context where I see it, but all I know is that Heihyu knocks you down and puts a fireball out, and Johnny's an asshole, so
he does.
All for it.
Part of the problem is Heihyu is just really big, and as you probably know, Johnny has massive normals. The coin has a lingering projectile which doesn't go away when it gets hit, so, and it's 6-frame start, so it's really like there.
Right there, yeah. Got a gravy, but still got the burst out of it.
The difference in return as well, I mean, Johnny is probably the most consistent character combo-wise in the game. He gets combo knocked down from pretty much any destroy hit, whereas Heiyun is a bit more situational, a bit more janky. Let's see what Ratfizz can go on.
Both of the bursts have ended up being spent in the first round, which is relatively interesting. Good misfire down. Nice.
Yeah.
No burst available as he spent it earlier, so nice clean first round. Which of these characters do you reckon relies on burst more in this matchup?
I mean, Heiyun is definitely a lot easier to burst, and you can burst these big combos. When he does the kick loops, it's quite easy to burst. Once you know where to burst, it's quite easy to get out. Whereas Johnny, notoriously difficult to burst, really obnoxious.
Yeah.
But Maka's level 1 now, and he doesn't have a lot of meter, so the health differential here is not really that important.
Damn. Nice, because Grandad Viper.
We get knocked down, so here comes the ball now.
What was the anti-air? Was that Heikin 6B or?
6B, yeah.
That's
It's
nice.
all around him. So Maka's in a terrible situation now. He's got no levels. He's only got 2 coins, so he really needs to get like 2 more hits, whereas as you can see, Raph is just the one steady pressure here. He's got a level 9, he's just throwing it away. That was probably a misinput, I would say.
Oh, damn.
That was...
Okay, gets the burst bit as well, and then froze afterwards.
Oh, Raph
Ends up taking, that was a bit messy.
He'll be foaming at the mouth out of that one, I can guarantee you.
I mean, I feel like if there's a single player that will set up situations like that, it's going to be Maka. Notorious for going for dank IKs and that's
one interesting point that about Heian in this match is that due to the 2.1 changes to his Y-hander, Heian's quite tricky to get a one-hit knockdown consistently on. So, and if you haven't really practiced it, if you haven't really practiced consistent setups to get a knockdown, then wow, that was very nice. He would not have been able to combo after that because of the gravity scaling, so it's just as well that killed. And yeah, so one up to Maka. Let's see what Raptors can do. See, there you go, the coin.
That was very close, and a little bit scrambly as well. So
yeah, definitely
get it under control. If there's one character that's good at screwing up your, momentum and pacing the match, it's going to be Johnny though. In fairness.
Oh, here we go. Oh, so I don't know how well you know Heian, but he tends to he accesses damage mid-screen rather than in the corner, which is quite unusual. So his combos in the corner are really a lot weaker by comparison, and they really wants to get you back to mid-screen all the time. Ooh, bit of an ambitious low blitz there. I'm not really sure what he was.
Ooh, dead angle.
I was gonna say Raptors just needs to chill out a bit here. He's got such a health advantage.
I feel like Maka really thrives in these sort of scrambly situations, though.
Yeah,
you could just slow down the pacing of the match a little bit. You could probably stabilize it a little bit, which is because he's looking solid all the way until Maka manages to slip out. How would Heian go about putting them back to the middle of the screen? By the way, I'm curious.
He can kind of do some combos which will side switch and put you back mid screen and stuff, or I guess just throw you backwards and stuff like that rather than throw you forwards if he is near the corner.
Oh, nice.
Good 6B, and he gets. See there, you saw.
Oh god, another one.
Double coin. He's gonna put the mist on him here. What's Rapha's gonna do? Good response, very good response. He's gonna get kick loops going. Maka gonna burst, so he's gonna take it. What's the mix? I think he should use the red ball there.
Oh, nice 6B, wow. 6B's this match has been pretty good so far. Good burst as well, but the blitz button, but doesn't end up getting anything that meaningful from it.
Oh, here we go. Maka's really got to watch out here. Doesn't want to get hit. Wrist building.
Managed to escape with the burst, but now, even if he wins this round, he's in not the best position. But he does manage to glitch out.
Yeah, that was good recognition there to see that Raptors would be negative there because he threw the ball so close. So that was quite smart, good awareness. Good IB.
I mean, it's worth mentioning that both of these players haven't been playing that actively recently, right? You said that Raptors has been a bit of a vacation and so had Maka.
Absolutely. That's right, it's not an easy combo. Micro dash, back dash, 5P. Really quite tricky combos. Maka level 1, this is really a bad situation for Maka. And he's just wasting all his meter, so this is really going to be hard to come back from. Here we go into the side dust combo.
Even if he dies here, if he manages to chill out in Slaza, another full match.
He should try and get a goal burst. It was almost unwinnable for Maka at that point. As a minimum, he needed a goal burst and try and get 100 meter and get something going, but yeah, that was
I hope
brutal.
she's alright, Bink. Keep safe, man.
Good start for Maka getting a level up. I mean, this just really makes Heian's life so much difficult. Unfortunate burst by Raptors. Maka actually dropped the combo.
Alright, Gamba Lords, let's get a Gamba in. Who's going to win the set?
Here we go. So there you go, Jay. Put him there. Yeah, so that's the idea. Put him back up where he's head. And the same thing. So this is what I'm thinking. You just got Heian you're seeing the inconsistencies of Heian here, and you know what Gilly gets like with the hitboxes and stuff like that. It's just
kind of archaic. Oh, nice throw.
Yeah. I honestly don't mind if they normalise a lot of that stuff in Strive, which
Yeah, that's my
kind
main
of
issue,
really will.
weirdly. It's not like I don't mind weight classes, etc., as much as I mind things like inconsistent hurt boxes among the cast, which is especially notable in Plus R. Probably the main reason why I dislike that
Yeah.
game's combo system as much as I do.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think weight classes are fine, but like a combo not working on Potemkin but working on Kagan
Yeah,
to me
exactly.
is a bit.
That throws me off. It's less intuitive. Like, especially with weight classes, there's basically like, what, 3 major weight classes and then Potemkin? And Heian kind of weight class?
Yeah.
But that's fine, because it's relatively intuitive. Whereas when it starts to just not hit because of someone's hurt box, I feel like that's a little bit less intuitive. But again, that's pretty subjective.
Oh, I was backing out quick enough on the cancel and 6H there on the counter hit. Let's see if Maka's got the pickup.
Oh, he's stunned.
Alright, got into the last round.
Point. At the moment, most of the Gambas are facing away from Maka, but this could really go either way.
Rev2 you can see Rev2, he's just desperately trying to avoid the coin. There you go, goes under it. Gets not down Maka. Good block by Maka. But Heian has a couple of ways to take his turn back when he's negative, and that's what he tried to do there with the 6H. In case Maka pressed the button, he would have got blown up. And again, this is looking grim for Maka.
Gets the overhead, gets the straight out of the burst, doesn't end up getting punished from that. This
Maka's
is still,
level 1, so this is an awful situation. There you go, he's out.
Alright, well, the Gamba players were correct. Rev2 does end up taking the first match, which solidifies our first player moving into top 6. Our next Usus match is going to be... Was it? It was Koji, yeah, versus Lottaline. And the interesting thing about these matches is that both of these players have beaten players who reached top 8 in the last tournament in order to get here, in Avarice and Kurokichi. And the other thing to me that's interesting about that is that they both happen to be playing a mirror before this match. Don't see that every day.
So, I've actually played Koji quite a bit recently, and one of my observations was that he has a bit of a tendency to be a bit meter happy, in that he will have a tendency to spend a lot of on stun edge YSE. I don't know if that's just nerves or just kind of desperate to get in, but sometimes he kind of leaves himself a bit short of meter to actually cash out damage when he does get the hit. So I'm interested to see. How he plays it today.
Sure. I mean, he's definitely been doing very solidly so far in his, in the series of HAB. He is also one of the biggest supporters to the XR bracket, but I believe he also threw love.
Yeah, I saw that actually. He's been donating to the pot, so I mean, yeah, you gotta love that. Anyone contributing to the pots for local scenes is
deserves
really
some
cool.
love for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, GG's Rev2. At least Maka's free to do the Gambas now.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have to switch around my scoreboard. Preemptive. They always hit me with a mix-up.
Oh, this is Lottaline. Lottaline the D, right? I do know who this player is.
Thoughts? Any good?
Mac also can't gamble toast due to not being old enough.
Oh, that's true. I mean, the unfortunate thing about the Gambas as well is that a lot of the people on the Granblue side of things that seemed most interested in it are all from Sweden. And Sweden's like one of the places where there are restrictions on that to the point where you can't even use the prediction system on Twitch, yeah.
Wow.
I just get a message saying, due to region restrictions, this content has been locked or something.
Due to you living in a nanny state, you cannot use the gambling feature.
Unlucky. Alright guys, I want to know, put a prediction in the chat. Are we going to get, what, like 5 or 10 plus backdash bot busters this game? Want the prediction, 0 to 5 or 5 plus?
Come on, Koji. What's Koji doing?
He should be on his way.
He is... maybe trying to find the lobby link?
Yeah, I've pinned it and let him know. But it is usually him asking. Something about dinner's going on. We know that much. Yeah. So
Question is...
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go on, Shay.
I was just going to point out that we also have a channel point kind of like community goal at the moment. I'm going to be starting to run relatively actively. I was asked if it was intended to be 25 million points for the goal, and yeah, it is intended to be 25 million. As you know, whilst you don't get that many channel points as you go, if you start getting into predictions, you could start to rack up the points incredibly quickly. And this is mainly aimed at the Grand Blue side of things, where there have been people watching pretty actively for quite a while now. I believe that that will be when the community prize pool thing will start to be invested in a little bit more heavily. But this is all a learning process for me, both the prices of all the rewards for the channel points and for the big community goal, which is to hit 25 million points, at which point I will donate out of my own pocket another $25 to the match arena.
Does Koji know that he's on? He's chatting in the chat quite a bit, but...
Yeah. I'll ask him again if he knows that he's there. Go on. Yep, no, you're right. He had no clue. He's just having a nice chat.
His dinner's nearly ready, so either way, he's happy.
Gotta keep it quick so you can eat some nice food.
I mean, he either goes deeper in the bracket or he gets to go eat his dinner, so it's a win-win situation for him.
Alright, what's his prediction? Got.
I ain't gonna get dunked by pot. Well, yeah, I probably am, actually. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna mash endlessly and die to counter hits, or press nothing at all and get busted to death.
Alright, I like this prediction. I want to see everyone's thoughts. How many pop busters are we going to get this match? And on this stream. Christ. Alright, here we go. Lava Lion versus Koji. I believe we saw this match in week 1 as well. I'm not 100% sure though. Either way, both of these players have been doing very well in this season so far.
Oh, I think I was a dropped input.
So, any nuances that are worth noting about this matchup that for a newer player like myself?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I mean, it seems like Kai might want to be somewhat careful with his fireballs, because Potemkin does have the flick, and I imagine it's somewhat obnoxious for Potemkin once he gets knocked down, because Potemkin's backdash is really long and only has 1 frame of recovery, and Kai does have the charge stun, the grinder rookie, which lasts for ages, so I suspect he almost definitely can't backdash out of that, so...
Yeah, it's very active. Makes sense. I don't know, a lot of the Oki setups that I've seen with the grinder tend to be like right at the tip. So I'd assume in those more situations Potemkin could probably find his way out.
Yeah. He does twice his avoided the pop buster. Good stuff. See, he recognises that Lottie wants to get in there and dunk him. Great use of 6p to do the start with a flick.
Oh wow, Trish into flick.
That was really good. Misses the Trish on the YRC, but stay safe.
See, it is curious how Kai would want to go about this matchup. I feel like it would change quite heavily the second that Potemkin gets 50% attention.
I'm going for somewhat gimmicky, manages to get a throw. There you go.
Yeah,
you gotta be careful when you jump in the part.
There's one.
There you go. See, gotta be careful with the fireballs. There you go. That's it. Game.
What's that move called, by the way? I remember it having some weird, like, initialization.
The air move or the ground
move?
ICPM, Intercontinental Potemkin Missile.
Let's go. I mean, I can see why people have shortened it. Nice, wow. Oh. What the hell?
It's brave.
My guy's grimy.
That move is ridiculously punishable, but very fast, 5 frames and real to the ground, so.
I like the use of slide head from Lava Lion so far. Catching Koji with it a fair bit.
Yeah, I mean, if Koji's chilling back and throwing fireballs, then definitely the way to counter that is with slide head. Oh, unfortunate, tried to use the armor to get through there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what he tried there.
There.
So I feel like that when he puts the grind, when he doesn't have YRC and he uses the charge manager, He doesn't get a high. He doesn't get like a 50-50 high lows.
Going straight through the hammer full armor. Go.
Oof.
Nice, getting side head again, just when Koji lands.
Yeah, I quite like that burst. Just, you know, don't let get anything started. Guaranteed burst point as well, so you don't have to run any risk of any burst paid.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like that's the one way that Koji could start to lose the neutral.
Good bad dash, I like it.
Second that you let him start to run his offense. Just controlling the match, but at the moment he seems to be grasping at straws but not getting out as really seemed like.
Ooh, a barrier 2D. Oh, good bad dash to avoid the side head.
That is one thing that I really miss when I'm playing other games, and then watch Goey gear again. Invuln on backdash.
Invincible,
I
yeah.
play like games like Grand Blue, Dragon Ball.
Dragon
Their
Ball,
backdashes,
yeah, they're more like spacing tools, yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Grand Blue, it's got a lot less use. It'd be an interesting addition, like a couple of frames of invincibility on backdashes, for sure. Even if it was just throwing Invuln, it'd be cool.
Yeah. Or like midway through rather than frames, you know, it could be like
for sure.
Point the way through.
Like, we got a little bit of exposure to it, basically, with Bilal being added to the game. He had quite a not normalized backdash on release, to the point where it was nerfed out. But it really did open up everyone's eyes to the fact that that is something that we're definitely missing in the game. Good
There you go, see the burst again. I like it, you know, just maintain the
nice and
space,
tight.
maintain your life.
Tries to low profile the flick.
Not much meter on either side though, so... Oh. One of the weaknesses of Kai is that he generally doesn't get... I don't think he generally get knocked down off his off his air strings.
Yeah, unlike Sol, obviously, he can't just use an ender.
Yeah, a lot of characters basically will get knocked down, but Kai doesn't really.
Usually they make up for it with like overwhelming neutral or something of that kind.
Double heat knuckle is a lot of meter. Wow.
What happened there? 5D not end him.
Bad dash.
Okay. Line moves him forwards. Well, Koji gets to eat some dinner, so at least that gone for him.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that means we're going to be moving up to our winners semifinals, and our first match on that side of it is Niffy versus Gringo, which is another match that I believe.
Bit of a French invasion today. Koji's French, Niffy and Gringo are both French.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I think that one of the strongest regions. Europe in general does definitely see the French side of things for the FGC.
Yeah, I mean, France is just a historically strong fighting game country. I don't know what it is. There must be something historically which is...
I think it's a lot to do with the fact that the region is strong enough and populated enough that they don't really have to look too far outside of their region to get quality matches and practice in a lot of the time. Like, at least that's definitely the case in the Grand Blue scene and other scenes like the SoulCal, VSev scene, etc. For a lot of players outside of France, you're really not going to be able to get many matches in games like SoulCal and Vampire Savior. But when you're in France, you're basically in the hub and there's lots of people at good skill levels to practice against.
I do find it kind of interesting how they are, like, the strongest region in SoulCal, though.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Kind of random.
I will not complain though, as I've got a May player to watch for. I believe Gringo is like the only active May player that I've been seeing in HAB this season.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, Rob coming out from Niffy. That's something you see every day.
So the way I kind of
like safe jump set up, yeah, with JH and yes.
Yeah, most likely. I kind of feel like the way I kind of describe Niffy's play, it's kind of like intelligent chaos. Like, it can look a bit chaotic at the time, but it is. Oh, kind of hit air throw there with the Riz. I didn't actually know that combo like that.
I feel like that's a pretty effective game plan for Soul in general. Is just have controlled chaos. Obviously, you see people like Deb, and they're a little bit more meticulous with it, though. I would definitely want to describe his gameplay as chaotic. He's very intentional. Oh, nice. Brilliant air throws. They obviously having one of the better air throws in the game. Oh, good mash.
Good mash. Yeah, he knew he wanted the The command grab there. Just feeling each other right here, nothing too crazy. Oh no, can't hit back there. He's gone for a ride here.
That's gonna hurt against an optimized soul player as well.
There you go, Flame. Wild throw.
Nice.
Get your combos on off wild throw while you can, because you ain't gonna be able to go soon.
Oh, this time.
In respect after the gunfire.
Doesn't manage to get the unblockable. Obviously, if he was already blocking ahead of time.
Whoa. Amazing, almost crazy. Oh, counter hit. That combo's on counter hit. Can he kill here? RC?
Oh,
no.
Damn, no, not quite.
Maybe a bit of a
Nice, good
misinput
effort.
there.
Close it out. I mean, obviously, I believe that was a counter hit combo because May did 3k, which is a counter hit recovery. Pretty risky move to throwing out Niffy. Pretty much on the ball though at the moment. Checking command dashes with the jabs. Blocking 3ks, which are pretty unseeable. Just had the read.
Oh. Tag out the air.
Knockdown, May back in neutral.
Not coming into the buttons, I think a little bit shook at the moment, yeah.
Oh, nice!
It's got a very tricky same side or cross up subs there.
Yeah, people YRC is very nasty.
Not down.
I mean, a lot of the time I believe the May player doesn't even know what side it's going to be on, but what do they care? They got a big ass anchor they can swing to confirm it.
Niffy letting, I respect that, letting him undeclare. Good use of PRC. Cover the backdash. This is safe pressure.
Nice, solid pressure so far. Gets the counter hit with the JS, but doesn't end up confirming it, damn. That could have been a big turning point with this set.
Star Ranger 2D there to get the knockdown.
Nice, not letting her out the projectile. Doesn't get YRC'd either.
Yeah, that was good.
If he's doing a phenomenal job so far, just keeping everything in check. Tip range 3k. Doesn't end up being punishable. Very nice. Nice again, just checking in.
Yeah, Sol 2D is incredibly obnoxious. I'm sure most people will attest to that.
What?
No.
Great beat, but doesn't care. Still look cool.
And you got some. You saw there the zero recovery on the Sol JH. It looks like he's air dash cancelling it, but he's not. It's just it's got zero recovery.
Nice, gets the knockdown. But as usual, Niffy recognizing that this isn't airtight. Gets himself out of there.
Shame, a bit too far away to get the knockdown.
Nice, just misses again.
Oh,
nice combo as well. That's gonna be it.
Getting a bit bunsy there. I think he was thinking he could press a button because there was no YRC behind the gunflame, but it was too mean.
I mean, Niffy's doing a brilliant job that entire set, basically, of just recognizing when there are gaps being left where there shouldn't be, exploiting that to its fullest. GG's though, Gringo, and we'll be seeing more of you down in losers, and that means that you are up next against none other than Psychedelic Pet, who is the #1 so far in this season's standings.
So if you ever want to find, a demonstration of why matchup knowledge is so much and player skill is so much more important than tiers in this game, this is why you're about to find out. So I will be back very shortly.
Good luck. Alright, let's go and get Pet in. Oh right, so Toast just let me know that the max contribution per stream is 2,000 per person. That is a bit of a problem towards the general pot, isn't it? I'll look into changing that if I can. Specifically the amount that you can donate per stream. Didn't realize there was a buy-in limit, basically. Alright, there we go. Thanks for the match. Alright, let's go. Two players who could very easily, in my mind, take top 3 spots. But Symmetron versus Psychedelic Pet should be a lot of fun to watch, getting a little bit of speed up at the start, as usual. But you know what, I'll take a little bit of speed up to desyncs like we're getting Granblue any day. Alright, see, what's the prediction? What's the Gamba? Good start from Symmetron so far. We take a lot of hits to kill a Potemkin there. In for a Johnny. Oh, nice. Good YRC on the Hammerfall. Stopping Johnny from interrupting the armor. I like it. Forward dash, gets the pop buster. All of a sudden, this round is looking like it could be turned around. Best available for no players is going to get grimy, especially as the drop comes in. Good eat, Piassi. Oh, uses J as the name as a reversal. Even in Hellfire, I don't believe that. Okay, oh yeah. Ah, he's good backdash. Gets the regular throw, not the pop buster there. Oh, the name's a reverse, no worries, I'll switch it up. Again, it's the TO mix-up. Everyone gets on the wrong cap. You from one of the regions that aren't allowed to contribute to channel predictions hit? It's nice to see you in the chat, by the way. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Oh, IK coming out. Okay. Okay, Pet. Interesting. Right, let's see if Symmetron can come back from that. I feel like the first round came incredibly close, and obviously, not the way that you want to see the second one end, but Apple 5th. Oh, damn. Koji, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Huge shout out. Dr. K getting one, along with Symmetron, Trashy, Emanuelo, and Kurukich. Huge shout outs, man. The support you've been showing the Arts Amazing stuff has been huge. Appreciate it. Nice, good combo starting. Trying to get a little bit of momentum back in the round. Both bursts has been spent, so. Let's see if we can get this going. Good! Was that 6B? That wasn't 6B. What did he anti-air that with? What? Oh, nice! Great Blitz back. And gets the air throw. Now at match point. Nice, getting the 5 there, sticking to the corner. Gets the mash as well. Second burst being spent nice and early. Potemkin doesn't quite have access to his, but checks the dash in with the 2P. Lots of love, Koji. Glad to see you enjoying the community. Damn, these hammer falls. Christ. I've not seen that before. It always brings out new stuff, I swear. Alright, well, Psychedelic Pet taking the first match and moving on to win his finals. He is our first confirmed top 3 player. And anyone who bets against Psychedelic Pet at this point is for a bad time, it seems. Definitely the most dominant player.
That's the way it goes.
Temp can be like that. And if we're honest, the fact that this game's lowest tier character looks like that is kind of funny to me. Or at least one of the characters that people argue is among the bottom tier. Alright, let's see what our next match is. I don't believe many of them have been reporting their scores. Alright, let's get this reported real quick. If he won the first match and then Pet won the second. Which means that our next stream match is going to be Ringo Can't Hide versus Ratfizz. Get the May back in here. So any thoughts after that match?
Yeah, just Against Pei, it's just brutal. You make a few mistakes, drop a few combos, and then bit indecisive with some actions. And then, yeah.
Well, luckily you get to cheer on your brother at this point. See if he can defeat the Mei and move into loser semi, so maybe you'll end up having a match against him. But you got to get through another Potemkin before that.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Potemkin army in Europe seem definitely on the stronger side of character representation.
Definitely. Lots of good pots.
Seems like we've got a lot of souls these days as well, which didn't used to be the case back in the old HAB, but now have a lot of very notable soul players have been setting up.
I'm not sure how much experience Rapids has in Mei.
What's Mei representation like generally in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, you've got Grimgor, and then you've got Kirchis, Swiss player, and Finnish player as well, who's really strong.
Oh, yeah, I think I know the Finnish player from watching some of the cat streams. Yeah. Alright, thoughts on this matchup though, because I don't actually know what to make of this one.
I'm really not sure. I mean, both characters have a tendency to kind of be in it. Kind of got tricky air movement. Despite Heian's size, she does have a few ways to change her air momentum and stuff. So, oh, big chunky kind of hit C.
Oh, damn. Another comparison that I definitely make between them is that once either one of them gets a hit, they can definitely put you into the blender. So.
Yeah, I mean, both these characters are ridiculously hard. And probably Mei's. Well, honestly, so true. Mei's pressure.
Oh, okay. Ninja time round start, and this is Mei's playground for sure. I mean, I've seen some absolutely ridiculous like kick loops in Ninja time, like 80%.
Yeah, I would probably say that Mei's being a light character would be a little bit trickier to combo for Heian. Oh, I guess the air dash, nice into the knockdown, and Senga.
Will confirm as well.
This out.
Oh, gets the dolphin cancel. Oh, let's go. Doesn't end up confirming the combo into anything meaningful, and now her back is to the corner.
No.
Thus, it's available though. Oh, okay.
5 frames.
That's slimy.
Get out. Yeah, Dolphin, I believe, is 5 frames, so. Get yourself in a pinch, just go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can see him do the preemptive kick, thinking that, well, correctly thinking that Mei would be in there. Oh, good bad dash out.
Nice good back dash. I'm loving this from Ringo. We're seeing a lot of really good back dashes so far.
I don't know if Francis is a good Heian player called Equus, and I don't know if Ringo's played him much. Otherwise, I very much doubt that he's got much Heian experience.
It's punished for that blitz attempt. Uses the burst instantly, and I'm not sure.
Oh, here comes the sun.
Oh my lord.
That makes him block. Oh, that button.
Oh yeah, Cha-Cha-Cha's French.
Cha-Cha-Cha is not French.
Ah.
Niffy feeding you the
Giving me the lies. That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you explain that super to me, by the way? Both of Heian's supers look like an absolute like head fuck to deal with.
It's holdable, basically. You can hold it, but you can throw it. So if you're close enough, then it pulls you towards him, and he can hold it. You can try throw it if you want, but obviously.
What's the situation like on block?
It's very minus, very easily punishable.
So what's the real threat of them being pulled in like that? Is it just to try and pull someone in whilst they're in a button, or?
I'm trying to think. Is it? I can't remember. Does it become unblockable when it's fully charged? I can't quite remember.
It'd be interesting if it. No, it's just only minus. Either way, it's the other super that seems like more of a headache to me. It's just a massive ball that controls like the entire screen.
Yeah, he can do some. She can do some really, really funky stuff with it. But I feel like Heian is relatively unexplored by comparison to other characters. Like she's not very popular on arcade, and there really isn't much Heian representation. And I think it's largely part down to, as I say, just kind of inconsistency. Whoa, just Beyblade. Right, here comes the sun.
And the Grandpa Viper doesn't block it.
You really need to kind of respect that and just.
At the same time, he didn't really have like any beat up to FD with. So I respect him at least trying to get out before he just gets chipped to death. Putting his faith in Rev is making a mistake. Obviously, not always the best choice. You haven't got much else to do. Sometimes you just gotta let it rip.
Goes low again.
That's a low.
Yeah, so he has.
Oh lord.
That's his 6k. That's a low, and then he has her 5 heavy is 2 hits. The second hit is overhead. But so what you generally want to do to block the level 1 mix up with is block the ball standing, and then switch. You do 4-1-4, so you block it standing, then go to crouch, then go to standing again. Because if you block the ball standing, then it causes the first hit of 5 heavy, which isn't an overhead, to hit you and gives you time to react to the second hit. Whereas, was that it?
Yeah, that was nice and quick. Rev2 moving on forwards, and now it's on you. You can beat the second Potemkin. You can have a battle of the brothers going on.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's see if your luck holds out better this time. Bottom line is definitely nothing to scope at either, but you never write Johnny out. Possibly. Alright, so what are the predictions, boys? We're going to see Symmetron getting revenge against the Pot Army, or is there a slew of European Potemkins going to reach top 4 again? Either way, it's time to figure it out. Oh no, it's not on purpose. I keep on forgetting to change the Nightbot command. It's like the last thing on my mind basically every tournament. But I'll go update that real quick now. There you go, that's that update. It's time. You've got to cash in those channel points. It's looking significantly better for Symmetron, especially after that burst getting blocked. They're checking out and go for the 2D. Looks like it's a lot of Lion's turn now. That's the Pop Buster. How many more are we going to see? Getting the double overhead. There's the Trishula gets blocked. Wow, see, that should be the end of the round. Alright, good start for Symmetron. Well, we've seen a lot of Lion come back from deficits before, so...
Keep on rocking.
Oh, nice. Wow, can I hit slide head? Goes for the low into the Pot Buster. That's so much damage. Nice alive. Good backdash. And again, second Pot Buster. Getting quite a few of them coming in so far. YRC spots the blitz, goes for the third one in a row. And again, Potemkin, just like that, make one mistake, put into the blender. Backdash Pot Buster. Oh damn, again. Again, forward dash, YRC, gets the Pot Buster. Alright. I mean, it's not necessarily Twitch who would be enforcing that hick. That's probably being enforced by your country's governments, especially as a lot of places in Europe have very strict regulations on gambling. Sweden, for example, can't do it. It's a shame though, because I know a lot of players in the Guilty Gear side of things are from the Netherlands. It's a good mesh. Letting himself out of the ladder that we've been seeing Symmetron in so far. Bursts out, but manages to get the falling button. Side switches with the SCTH. It's
Wow.
pop busted. One left in the life. Goes for the back dash. Doesn't get the pop buster. And nice. Good 6H. Know you worried about Johnny, but his combos are sick.
Duel. All or nothing.
Yeah, I agree here. It is a bit of a shame. Probably one of the more fun features they've added to Twitch in a while.
Fuck me, man. Why would you do that?
I'm not sure how much damage Pop can get from a situation like this, but either way. Oh, that is. Oh, okay. That's point.
Duel. 3. Turn up the heat.
Let's get the flip. Winning with the offense. Flick whiffing on these coins again. A little bit unfortunate, but Symmetron getting his offense started. Let's see if he can even this back out. Yes, DTH again. He can use the combo as a level 3 on lock. Down a hit. Yeah, confirms it. Bursts his way out though. Gets a point, so that's level 2. Locked and loaded. Makes the Zwei. Gets the far after the 2D. And then pop busters. Nah, okay, one more. Yeah, catches the back dash with the pop buster. Unfortunate. GG's, man. That last round especially came pretty close. Pretty basic pot though. Alright, so that means that we are going to be seeing Rev2 having to try and avenge Symmetron, lose the semi-finals. But before we do that, we're going to go over to our winners finals and have our first top 3 match. Which is going to be Niffy vs Psychedelic Pet, a run back of the first tournament. Which, so far, I believe the only person to have beaten Pet is Niffy. And Niffy took the tournament in which he beat Pet, so it'd be an interesting one. And a reminder, all of our top 3 matches are all going to be first to 5s, first to 3s as well, first to 5, Christ. So they'll have best of 5s to decide this one. I can see both of them in the lobby already, so I don't need to call them in.
This is definitely a European classic.
Niffy versus Pet. Obviously, I've not been around for that long. I basically started the FGC about a year and a half ago. But, you know, I've seen both of these two players play quite a lot relatively recently. Back when the Guilty Gear section was still relatively new. I didn't have the pleasure of watching them play, but they've definitely shown me why they have a reputation the past couple of weeks. Oh, nice. Gets the 6H counter hit.
Whoa, big damage here. Yeah, good burst by Pet. I want to deal with that. Wow! Tags him.
That is a big chunk of damage on Potemkin. Lord. So I'm curious, by the way, Potemkin's defense modifiers are obviously pretty high. What about the guts modifier?
Also pretty high, I suspect. I'm not quite sure.
That'll all add up
This
to
is the thing, like, you can
well.
play the game for so long, and you know a lot about your own character, but yeah, you know a lot about your own character, but trying to know it for every character is just...
Everyone obviously has a, you know, very different way of approaching things. And especially as I focus more on the whole, you know, commentator slash TO side of things. It's a lot of the random arbitrary knowledge that I like to accrue. Which will, you know, half the time not be that useful in application in games, but who needs it when all you do is sit on the commentator bench? Good pressure.
Pressure right here. Whoa, good 2P mash. Not down, what's he gonna go for?
The ball burst ends up landing. If you see anything spicy with that. Nice. Burst there. I'd be terrified to burst a soul combo like that. Obviously, I don't know what the best pointing combos are though. So.
Sol, definitely not so bursive.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was. Oh.
Also the low blitz.
Yeah, it's somewhat ambitious, but you know, 2K plus 2K is ridiculously active, so it's a very common meeting, and of course it's a lot, so not unreasonable there. Nice tight double jump.
Oh, missed it.
Catch people off. Nice reaction to the gunplay. No YSC behind it, so he jumps over it.
IDJH.
Gunplay.
Over that
Oh
flip.
wow, right.
Nice, great back dash, man. The notion of a reversal in this game is so odd to me, by the way. When you can RRC them, and all of a sudden they're not unsafe, like Ground Viper.
Yeah.
I guess Ground Viper isn't a real reversal there, obviously. Just open up
It's kind of a Gao reversal. I don't understand why Sol has. He's got a proper DP, a really fast one, and then he's got one move which is frame 1 off the ground and one move which is frame 1 low.
Yeah.
Frame 1 like high crush, so.
Pretty interesting design.
Pretty obnoxious design.
The point of view of someone who doesn't play XR and does play XR. Nice, that could be it.
Oh, nice.
Pet brought that round so close though. Gonna be hard one to call.
Yeah.
But Niffy taking the lead early on the set. Nice. That's that 2P. Yeah. Rush. That's something that I don't know about this game either. Like, does Temkin generally have a higher attack level on a lot of his normals, or?
So I mean, certainly, not necessarily more than anybody else. I mean, he's definitely 5.
Oh wow. Tries the damage.
Yeah, and if he safe burst there, he doesn't want to get knocked down into more more pressure. There we go. Don't play YSC, goes high. Still alive, but gonna get another gun for me for another. Oh, drops a combo. Good enough to get that.
Oh, nice
good
play.
flick.
Is that dead?
No.
Okay, great beat. I've seen more egregious things come out from a Potemkin, so that's a her.
Oh,
okay. Getting a little blip. Is this going to be back to lobby, or is this going to be a quick spike? Looks like it is a quick spike. Let them regain their bearings, but that's the last thing you want to see, you know, in a hype match.
Oh.
Takes full advantage of the Sumi Chaos, gets the IDJH. Loses out that round. Okay.
6 H's. Wow, scoots from out of 6 heavy, that's ridiculous.
Oh, nice backdash.
Yeah, one problem with Bob Hart is definitely people who, against a lot of characters, he has to read a backdash, like, he can't, like, he doesn't have any, like, option selects for it and stuff like that, so, for a character with a good backdash, it's very annoying for Potemkin.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Which is an interesting design, especially because he has one of the more obnoxious backdashes in the game. Definitely makes the mirror look hilarious, which we've got to see a lot of in the past few weeks.
Yeah. Good conversion by Niffy. Oh, dropped it. Reads the command grab.
No, I unironically think we've seen, what, like, 2 wild throws from Sol so far? If he is rotating the high-low options very well. And yeah, Pet's doing a phenomenal job in this set in particular.
Niffy, I think he's paying something.
Okay, there we go. Right.
2-0.
Point.
See if Shin Pet will activate now.
I mean, if Temkin ends up getting knocked into losers at this point, Rafiz could end up having to go through the very real Temkin gauntlet. Oh, nice. I also love that once they have stripped Temkin of a lot of movement options, they've given him some, like, kind of Suedo replacements as well in his toolkit. I think that's really interesting. That wrist gauge, Christ. Nice, good flick.
Oh, the 2D. So obnoxious. Oh no.
Damn. The reset. That's a pretty sweet combo there. The overhead again. He's getting a lot of mileage out of the overhead option.
I just don't think there's any other character in the game that has that ability to. You just don't expect to have to, you know, you don't expect to get air dash on after blocking an air on one in this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, that will be a thing going, you know, in Strive. Air dash cancelling is. Nifty, unfortunate. This is the super jump IOD. One under the 2D.
Oh, nice. Good bet. Come back. Let's get by the Fafnir.
Oh, he's gonna get his burst back, so he's got. Well, interesting that he burst straight away. Yeah, I guess Nifty's got a lot of meter, so I guess he didn't want to take the gunflame YOC pressure. Oh wow.
This is the PRC. Yeah.
Ah, unfortunate.
Oh, nice backdash! Wow.
Oh,
Not gonna get the wild throws for free against a grappler.
Oh, that's it.
Had a hit. Okay, one more. Wait, no, it is because of RFC.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Let's go. And the run back, it begins. That round was looking absolutely cursed as well, but Temkin effect.
It was a really, I mean, that just shows, you know, the presence of mind to burst when he did at the end of a combo rather than try and live and burst the next combo, because with the amount of meter that Nifty had, it would have been easier for him to potentially roaming cancel, burst on reaction.
That said though, it's a very screwed up situation still coming in. There's burst available again, wild throw, where are you going to find it? Mind. If he's looking for the burst so hard that he ends up dropping the combo. And we've seen, all it takes is one mistake. That could be a round over against Potemkin.
Wow, he got that's again. Excellent presence of mind to burst when he did, because any later than that, the jump heavy would have option selected it.
That's it.
Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Very close set though. And there's a very good chance we'll end up seeing this match coming as run back all the way from the loser side of the bracket, but let's see what Rev2 and Lotterline have to say about that. Right, so let's get those two in the lobby real quick.
So of course I'm gonna have to go with Rev2 here.
I respect it.
Hopefully you can avenge me.
I mean, I enjoy watching Lotterline play as much as the next guy, but I'd love to see Rev2 avenging his brother, beating the Potemkin gauntlet that sent you out of the tournament to begin with. It'd be an interesting timeline.
If you're lucky, we might see Shinshinken combos.
Unless some spicy Potemkin stuff or swag.
Definitely somewhat specific. Yeah, I think definitely more prominent on pot. So yeah, basically you can. I don't even know how it works. I think it started as like kind of like a glitch, but he like hits him with the start of his kick, but then counters it into another kick. Very, very cool if you've not seen it.
I probably have, but obviously it's hard for me to recognize something really on hearing.
It looks
probably. We'll see, that is.
It looks wild, and it is wild.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Rev2 has already shown me one combo that I've not seen.
Yeah, I mean, Rev2, if he when he was playing a lot, he did grind a lot of Super Bowl setups, which were very cool. Knock them down, put out the Super Bowl, and then do some really awful board mix-ups. So let's go. It's got the he calls this song the Crash Bandicoot music. Thinks it sounds like Crash Bandicoot, which it kind of does. Oh, early flick. Oh, it doesn't give a shit. Wow.
Yeah, this character's movement scuffed. Screw this guy. Hold the skate.
Oh, he knuckle. Down buffalo there.
Nice. A Temkin style shimmy. In fact, like 1 in.
Oh. Too high up.
Close.
That's going to be blocked. Is he on front? Oh no! I thought. Well, I'm talking crap. I think it is negative, but it pushes them back. I don't think you can punish.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's spaced. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of what the possible like threat could be. I guess just seeing people trying to use evasive options by delaying it. For example, if someone's to try and backdash or ID back to get out of the way.
I was saying specific. I wasn't sure if you would know about that. 5 to after Buster. Plus frames overhead.
Ow.
Big damage coming in. Oh no!
Minus the
Combo.
drop.
Consistent immediate hammer fall. Interesting choice. Oh yeah.
Oh, same setup again.
Oh
Yes,
wow!
the Hellfire hit this time.
I thought that was a safe jump. Is he gonna burst? Oh, good burst. If he bursted earlier, the Beyblade would have gone under it. He did a good job to too far away.
Taking air momentum movement, like your air momentum changes, seems really useful in this matchup.
He's very wild.
Oh!
Holds it just long enough.
Damn.
Okay, ball mix up coming overhead, right? Look at the damage here. There's the Shinshinkin. Half his health off one mix. Interesting to go very quickly there. Right, red ball. Oh, has to block. Oh, yeah, good first out. Oh. He was hoping he might be able to YRC through it. Oh, that's not a reversal, by the way. He just disrespects beats. Disrespects not beats.
Damn. Damage.
Damage here. Rapha's rolling here though. It's interesting to see how he uses it. Okay, you can hold this, remember? RC.
I have to turn on my pad. I have no idea how I managed just to pull up the menu in the middle of that match. But there we go. Ratfizz managed to take the first match.
Yeah, good recognition from Ratfizz there to recognise that it wasn't meaty and mash 5p on wake up. That was good.
My pad was on the bed and turned off, so I have no idea how the hell the menu came up there. My apologies, guys.
Oh, again, good patience there by Lottie to not burst straight away. 2p is very bursty.
So, what's the situation with Heat Knuckle? I'm pretty sure it's not an actual air grab, right? Isn't it just
Yeah, it's air unblockable. You can
what does that mean with the FD? Like ramifications? Air unblockable through FD or?
Oh, so no, you can't FD it. You have to blitz it.
Okay, got ya. Ooh,
Good
nice.
blitz. Okay, chase him down. Wow, disrespect.
What buzzes the goddamn button? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so obviously side head is unblockable, so you have to either backdash it. Generally, backdash is the common defense.
Yeah, blitz backdash jump. Smart, but I'm not gonna lie. What would blitzing full screen do? Anything spicy or just get him out of the situation?
You can't jump because jump has start up, so it's got to be backdash or blitz.
Ah, I got you.
Or in the case of Johnny and Dizzy, they have like low invo or no hitboxes on their forward dashes, or no like feet hitboxes, so they can just like Johnny can wake up forward dash over it, which is pretty busted. Good, gets a knockdown, goes low. Yeah, trying to be a bit too aggressive and just force his way in. And there you go. So you backdash and wake up.
Okay, it's gone. Oh, never mind. It's out there with a blitz. Best button.
Forces him to use his mirror though, which is good. Oh, I think we're gonna see the ball here. Yeah, tried to mash on wake up. Can't do that against the ball.
Oh, okay, that's not 2p. Interesting that a 2p connects like round start.
Goes low, crosses up, nice, cross high touch high. Sin Shinkin. There we go. That's the Shinkin. Super Ball, what's the mix? Oh, I missed his air dash, I think.
I expect that spot, Buster. Still got a long way to go, but it is Potemkin, so... You know, I'll honestly be over in one hit. Oh, double YRC.
Yeah. I think you wanted that.
I see that happening relatively commonly. Is there any particular reason why?
I think people are just kind of panicking and just trying to get it out, and
Double tapping it or something?
probably because of the buffer system.
Yeah.
Is that it? That was losers semis.
Semis, so. Onwards to losers finals, which is going to be another top 3 match.
I was going to say Rev2. No, are you back in?
This time, let's get like that pattern here. I'm in the wrong channel. I was wondering, Markins. Alright, that's one Potemkin down. Let's see if you can best the current best Potemkin in these brackets. In a first of 3 as well, which definitely is going to be not the easiest.
So I will say I think Rev2 will be happy if he gets one game here. This is just... The thing with Pat is it's that unshakable feeling that he's just in your head at all times, and once you feel that way, it is very, very difficult to, you know, the mental guard break is very, very real with Pat. So we'll see how it goes.
Interesting way of describing it. I steal that. I feel like there's quite a few players on the rambling side of things that are very similar. Impossible to shake that feeling that they are just in your head. Venom in particular springs to mind. Let's see. Tempkin is very much the villain of the EU Guilty Gear scene, so see if Raptors can overcome him.
I guess it's somewhat problematic to play the same character 2 games in a row, because you've just played against someone with one set of tendencies, and then you've got to go play against someone with a different set of tendencies, so... Oh, nice trade combo. Oh, that was a good escape by Pat. You see the ball still coming for him.
Okay.
Wow, hammer fall. Oh no, it's stun reset.
Yeah, I need to update the bracket at some point, C5. At this point, I tend to just wait until the end if people aren't updating their matches. And then I'll fill it in from there.
Pat being extra optimal there.
I should probably throw you over admin privileges on there at some point.
Oh. Fortunate burst. I think you tried to jump grab him there. Wake up grab. That's not what you want. Double heat knuckle. Loads of meter from this.
Okay. It's blocked and there you go.
Wow, the Beyblade just goes low.
That's updated though, C5.
Oh,
Nice, good to see.
Yeah, first hard by Rev2. I appreciate that. Wake up super? No.
Oh, okay. Straight into that Vintage Hotbuster.
Yeah. Not gonna be much damage, I don't think. No.
That's nothing.
Yeah. The scaling on regular supers and Killer Gear is really quite harsh.
Oh
really
wow.
need your burst super to do. Gonna go slow. Oh!
That's the overhead with the dust.
Yeah.
Too much on that mental stack.
Would have thought it's quite rare, yeah. Wow!
You don't see that every day either.
So it goes low. Into the ball.
Oh, you get the combo for the ball as well. That's sweet.
Yeah. There you go. Put it back mid-screen. There you go. This is ideal.
I'd never be able to play Heihun purely because of the visual design, but character's definitely tight. Ooh. Oh, okay, gets thrown out of the blitz follow-up.
Definitely not an easy character to play. You got to control the ball at the same time controlling your characters. So. Nice.
Oh wow. I thought it was getting pop busted for sure, but Rapid is taking the first match. And if that's enough to make him happy, he's got nowhere to go but up from here. Alright, let's see what second effect's answer to this is. It's the first round start. Nice, good afro. Damn, what's going on?
Oh, I tried to go for a cheeky reset, I think. Oh, nice cross up into low. Super ball? Oh. I don't. About to go for that. Champion's going to be mashing that dash so often. It's a bit too gimmicky, I think.
Oh, whoa.
But got very lucky to get out of that. I mean, 2P is very fast.
My lord. We are watching an absolute brawl at the moment.
Fast, yeah. Ooh.
Nice, gets a knockdown. Gets his mix-up started. That's it.
Oh, tried to go for the 5P combo that we saw earlier. Yeah, no combo there with that counter hit for Hagen.
Oh, nice.
Right, good screw. Goes low. Ah, yeah, yeah. Very, very deceptive. He does the Beyblade and you think he punch when he pulls the ball back to cover himself. So pretty tricky there.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
the mind.
No.
Burst in panic. That's gonna be it, right? Yeah.
Oh, into stun. Wow, that was very unfortunate.
I mean, I don't blame him for bursting there though in panic. That was terrifying. It looked like he had it, but then he got hit by the super anyway.
He'll be spitting feathers right now, I guarantee. 2D. Oh, gets into the full combo. Not down, red ball. Gonna go high, low. Oh, I tried to go low high, but the FD messed it up. Yeah, when you're defending Hay and you really got to mix up instant block and FD to try and mess up the timing for what Hay wants to do. Power Temkin's so big, he gets OTG by the ball. Watch out, don't get flaked! Just as I say that.
Oh yeah, second stun. Alright, well this is incredibly close regardless. Not getting a second to breathe. Can't imagine how the players feel. I'm enjoying watching this slugfest because this is definitely one of the more hype matches I've seen in a while.
Rapid's taking time to wipe the foam out of his mouth.
I mean, I respect it. You know, things, at least from a spectator's perspective, obviously look like things are relatively chaotic, but in the player's head, they've got a lot to think about. Ooh.
You go, yeah.
I think that sends you so far on the screen, it's kind of mad.
Oh, okay, Hammerfall with no meter to back it up. Right, oh no. Watch the meter again here. If he gets the double, no, we're just sinking. We'll hit no but even stall. Oh, combo. Here we go. You gonna burst? Yeah, there you go.
And is that it? It is!
Wow, nice.
Punish.
Very good, yeah. Oh, recovery on E-knuckle, so good recognition then. Super. Here we go, combo.
Counter hit again.
Yeah.
Honestly looks really dangerous from everything we've been seeing so far.
I was saying the variable wake-up times with Guilty Gear right out ugly heads. Done at me to get the Okies to happen. Just as fun. Whoa. Being specific there. I'm not actually sure if that's legal. Oh, no.
This is available, but I'm not sure if you're going to want to spend it here.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree to keep your meter there. Keep your burst, sorry.
Get a nice clean reset. Oh, okay. That looks so jank. When two beefy boys with armor collide.
Oh. Oh.
OG, thanks for the follow, man.
Nice. Oh wow, hit him all the way up there. And gets a combo. And turn that down.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, hitting his pressure definitely not as Not as scary in the corner because of the reduced combo potential. That's gonna be it, I think. No TG
That's
after
finished
that. Yeah.
Does go for it instead? Goes to the eye. What was that, like a backdash? Not quite sure.
I think he just wasn't blocking him. Maybe he was trying to blitz or do super. I'm not sure. He just got hit.
Either way, psychedelic pet now at match point. Wow, set point, pardon. But we've seen Rev2 can definitely bring this back.
Well, the way you want to start.
Nice, good backdash. Has all the screen space to play with as well.
Oh, good IB. Yeah, instant blocking him is really quite essential, and it just really negates a lot of his offensive. You can instant block him well.
Okay.
Oh,
Again,
wow,
just straight through it.
That was very big brain.
Second time we've seen that already. Nice, good backdash.
Patience by Rapids. Too far to get the 2D. Nice, here we go.
Oh, nice. He charged the fireball, ends up messing up the flick timing. Good blitz!
Okay. What?
Predicts the 5V.
I expect that. Oh. Nice.
How does flick interact with a ball that's already on the screen, by the way? That's pretty curious.
Yeah, we'll just fire it back.
Oh, even if it's already on the screen, got you. Nasty. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like Rev2 isn't going to be the one continuing the run back, but instead it's going to be Psychedelic Pet going back up against Niffy. See if he can avenge himself, not just in this tournament, but also the first weeks. Now, here's the big final gamba. Who's going to take the tournament, fellas? Obviously, Psychedelic Pet, he's going to have to win not one, but two first to freeze if he wants to reset the bracket and take the tournament. But we've seen, as ever, the only person who really seems to be able to truly deter him is Niffy. And he's got the second answer to run back here.
Those first 3 games, though, it's all information to Pat. And you better believe that player like Pat is going to use all the info he's got.
You know for a fact, though, that it's not like Niffy's going to give him a second to sit back and try and get to grips with sets as a whole. It's going to be full chambers firing from very fast second.
Here we go. Quick start. Counter hits burst.
Oh, nice. Did he counter hit? Gets a slight conversion. Nothing too major. Yeah, who could have predicted this one, Peter? Nice, gets the Afro.
Nice. It's another knockdown. Oh, nice by Nifty.
Oh, wow, okay. There's a pot buster there.
Bit too far for the combo. All this, that's by the best result that could come out of that one. Ooh, good FD on the 6P.
Nice.
FD pressure. 1.1 C, very blocked. 6P.
I'm gonna be quite dead, but one more touch, never mind! Ends up dropping it, gets thrown instantly, gets the like 1 frame start up riot stab. Oh my god. Gets the slowdown. I haven't seen that in so long. I actually forgot this game had to slow down. And either way you look at it, one of the previous champions of this season's HAB is going to end up being this week's. Let's see if it's going to be Niffy, took the first week, or Pet took the second. Good for Niffy so far, but Pet was very close to swinging back around there. If you can make it work out. Ooh, that's a good start.
Niffy was doing a lot of double jump bait there. I have padded off of it. Oh,
big drop.
That's fine if you to get into the air. Oh,
it's a throw again.
That's it. Got around.
Okay. Keeping himself in it. Doesn't want to let the momentum shift too far in Niffy's favor this early on in the set. Oh, okay. Vic doesn't end up catching the fireball, but instead trades.
If he did a really good job of avoiding the so far.
Pet's been getting some great use from Proxero this set so far. Well, not just this set, this tournament, to be honest.
Nice! Okay, well, me and now. Two ices. Ah!
Ow! That was such a low JD. Still gets a full pickup. Nice.
Oh, tricky. Tricky.
Alright, well, that was a pretty explosive end to that round. Niffy taking the first match in the set. But, as we saw, Pet definitely is not to be counted out.
Yeah, 0 frame recovery on jump heavy. I don't really know what that's about, but it is what it is. Another knockdown.
So is that why you can do like a pseudo air dash cancel?
Yeah,
that's so odd.
Yeah, it's actually it's like a link. So
that's so weird. Okay.
Literally 0 recovery. It just goes from being active to being recovered. There it is again.
Is that bugged or like intentional on the developer's part?
Oh, it's intentional. Yeah.
Very odd. Either way, interesting. Learned something today.
It's just one of those Guilty Gear things.
Protagonist privilege. Gotta have it. Oh, nice. Very little help to play with though.
2.1 run speed buff coming into action there.
Is that
Give me a live here. No. Oh, maybe actually.
No way, it is.
Nice.
Christ. The burst coming up on literally the last hit.
That pixel of risk was all it took to the difference maker.
Great recognition from Niffy though, on that part.
Good to convert the counter hit slash into IED. TP. Nice, getting in now. Oh.
Nice, good DP.
If he says no, he doesn't want it. Oh, unfortunately, the flick didn't work out there. Side has a lot of recovery there. Oof.
Oh, nice!
Wow, that was
Jump
very,
cancel
very
JP.
Yeah. And the phone only has one hit armor.
Oh, there's the stun.
Oh.
Not every day you see a soul getting stunned.
My phone only has one hit armor, so if you can find a way to chain 2 relatively quick moves together.
Yeah, that's one of the more interesting approaches I've seen to it there, for sure. Usually you just see people going for special cancels or YRCs, but this is JP, and that's very specific. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Oh, the damage. Look at
Holy
this.
hell!
Yeah.
Excuse me, that's Potemkin. And blocks the burst.
Oh, sorry, might have seen it. Okay, there.
Oh my lord. Okay, well, that's how quickly a round can just vanish before our eyes, I guess. What on earth? The tempo of that match was very different to everything we've seen so far.
Oh, it's definitely starting to get to Pet's favour here.
Nice. Good mash.
I'm on it.
Ah, it resets into the... That's nasty.
The 2D. Okay. Wow. Oh no, I see my Oh, it gets it anyway. Nice.
The kills, who cares, you know? It's all good. We take those grey beats. Oh, nice. Get the low.
I'm not sure if this IED pressure from Saul, like usually you want to crouch it and the Jazz will go over you, but I don't know if Potemkin can do that or if he can spit by it still.
That sounds absolutely grimy. I hate that. That's why I could never play a big body. Having to put up with defensive situations that other characters don't have to.
Just anytime a move that whiffs on crouching, that it's on crouching big bodies is usually bad news.
Pet just tries the walk under, doesn't end up working, and now he's back to the black corner. Have to hold the soul pressure. Oh, the instant jump!
Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
Getting the small window and getting that throw, and all of a sudden we're at tournament point. We're gonna make this a very quick grand finals. Or
saw that his move got instant blocks, and there's a real risk against that, so he decided to jump.
Daphne has so much risk damage.
It does, yeah.
Can you impact the amount of risk you take in any way? Like, does IB or FD impact it at all?
IB slightly increases it, and FD negates it.
Okay. Oh, okay, nice. Gets the wild throw.
Whoa, nice combo.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I thought it increased that a little bit, Peter.
Ooh, okay, I guess I can hit with the heat knuckle. See what Pet's got underneath his sleeves to take this bound back. Take the ground viper into the RC, gets the knockdown. Burst is available, and he's gonna have to spend it here. Gets baited by the Riot Stomp.
Ah, okay, that's interesting.
Alright, well, Iffy taking his second tournament in this HAB season in probably the most convincing fashion we've seen so far, honestly. That was an incredibly interesting set, and I hope someone clipped the 80% combo, because that absolutely blew my mind. Even Potemkin's not safe from Sol.
Yeah, and if you're just too strong tonight.
Well,
standard.
Thank you so much for joining me on commentary for this top 8, and thank you to everyone in the stream chat for hopping in and showing your TGS scene some love. We'll be seeing you guys again in about 2 weeks' time, and in the meantime, it's, you know, going to take a quick look at Twitch, see if there's anyone that we should throw some love to. Go gear side of things.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope to see yourself soon.
Alright, here we go. No one that I know, but you know what, Sammy? Got a nice title for you over there. Did he end up getting some channel point predictions? Let's go. Hopefully we'll see a bit more use of the Gambas in the Grand Blue tournament in the next week, so if you're interested in Grand Blue, be sure to check that out. We will be having another pretty stat bracket, more than likely, in a week's time. Thank you so much to everyone. Be sure to check out the match arena if you have not already. I will drop a link here quickly before sending you over to Sammy. And yeah, see you again in 2 weeks' time. And to be honest, this is one of the best Guilty Gear tournaments we've had this season, so hope we can get this momentum going into the next one.